Alrighty. I'm back on this lovely Tuesday evening. Okay, if I recall, the last thing we did is we went into the Pyrite town. We had to go back to OMS after we got a call. They didn't have the data disk worked through yet, but we had to go back there. We went back there. Cypher had infiltrated the building. We got halfway through it, and then right as I was ending, our Pokespot monitor went off. So now we got to run and go catch a Pokemon. Let's hope it's one of the rare ones so we can trade it to Duking. It's probably not, but if I recall, even the common ones are pretty okay. I don't remember various things. I don't remember if it goes off of time or off of steps. So if we check our PDA and go to Spot Monitor, we'll see that the Oasis is blinking there. We put 3 snacks there. So let's see if we can get there and there still be, crap. 2 or 3 snacks. Oh, Makuhita was with us? Right, I just caught this guy. I don't know if I go off of time or steps, so let's just go straight there. It's going to be a single battle, so what should we put up front? Crap, our Shroomish is hurting. This is going to waste steps, but we're going to go heal. And I'm going to heal or switch Shroomish to the front. I feel like if teleport was a field move you could use in this game, it should take you to just the world map. It'd be so helpful for cases like this, because this is going to be a thing we're going to be dealing with throughout the whole rest of the game, as long as we keep putting Pokesnacks on the spot monitors. There will always be wild Pokemon to go get. It will be a thing we can do the whole rest of the game, and sometimes there will be multiple at once. So the Oasis and the Rock is going off right now. The Oasis is already down to 2 snacks. So we gotta schmoove. Oasis. It's probably smart to save before you do this. Fanfi. Using a Donphan would be cool. I've always thought about it, but grinding up a Fanfi seems like it'd be kind of rough. Let me see when Fanfi evolves real quick. And the order of the Johto Pokedex is it just feels so random to me. Also, this music is freaking awesome. Fanfi. I mean, it evolves into Donphan at 25. Maybe it is worth it. I think the reason I get discouraged is because it's oh, it's a wild Pokemon. It doesn't have any special moves, basically. Yeah, Donphan's level up moves in Gen 3 are pretty limited, honestly. Okay, let's Stun Spore. We want to catch these guys as early as possible because I think around level 20 is all they're ever going to be. And so the further we get into the game, the more we'll have to grind them up. Okay, Phanpy is probably not that hard to catch, right? Oh, and it's so crazy seeing like a Coliseum or XD game where you just throw a Pokeball normally and then it like plays a different like shaking animation. I mean, I could just sit here and False Swipe a while. Let's really hope that the other Pokespot is not ticking down right now, because we're taking kind of ages. I want to say it's steps, but I don't know. We'll do it one more time. Gosh, we're probably doing like 2 HP or something. Okay. Need to buy some more Pokeballs so that I can have more Premier Balls in case I want to catch a Pokemon in a Premier Ball. I do like how like technological and electric like these Pokeballs seem to be in these animations. Oh man, I was just thinking just now about like if we keep this guy a Shroomish, and try to like wait out and get Spore at level like whatever it was, like 50 something, like it's gonna be like the end of the game, and the whole point to get Spore is to help you catch Pokemon. And if it's not really effectively able to help us catch Pokemon because its False Swipe is just so weak, it's like, yeah, should we even use it at all? Okay, it's in the yellow. That's probably good enough. I always think Phanpy must be easy to catch because, oh, you know, it's in the Safari Zone and you just throw balls at it at full health there and you catch it just fine. What is Phanpy's catch rate? I did not think it was this hard. It's 120. I got it paralyzed and... Okay, let's swap out. Get this guy intimidated. I know that Shadow Pokemon's catch rates for sure are modified from normal. I don't know if the wild Pokemon are. I feel like I'm just getting unlucky with these. It's like, I mean, I could hit it more, I guess. I just really feel like that would be unnecessary. This is crazy. We'll use a couple more, and if we're getting like close to 10, I guess I'll weaken it more. there we go. That kind of took ages. Okay, we're down to 1 snack here. That is not good. Means whatever shows up here next is probably not gonna stick around long enough. Okay, let's see what we get over here. It's a sand shrew. Okay, I think it must go off of steps, because if I saw he's still got 2 snacks, meaning he only really ate the 1. Okay, this sand shrew's only level 15. Oof. Oh, he's pulling Vampy stat. Strategy. Okay, he's a lower level. Maybe False Swipe will, like, do decent. Sandshrew's got decent defense, though. Yeah. It's interesting how when you use a move in a single battle in this game, like, you don't have to do targeting, which makes total sense. But then when you throw the Pokeball, it still, like, makes you confirm, like, oh, what Pokemon do you want to throw it at? It's like, well, the only one, right? Okay, this is going to be a first ball catch. Okay, Pokeball. Which Pokemon do I want to throw it at? I'm hitting all the directions. There's nothing else to click on. So, it gives you an opportunity to hit B, though. So my guess is, like, since normally when you select an item, like a potion to heal your Pokemon, it of course lets you choose any Pokemon in your party. Like, basically there's another screen to back out of. And normally in a double battle, when you throw a Pokeball, it gives you this screen that you can then back out of. And this is just like, just for consistency, to be like, okay, yep, I'm going to hit A to confirm I want to throw the ball, essentially. That way, it, like, lets you review, like, okay, it's got this status, it's got, like, this amount of health, etc. When otherwise you're used to double battles where they give you that screen. They probably found in testing, wow, the spot monitor's going off again, that people were maybe expecting to be able to just throw it, or, like, have a screen, like, they weren't expecting to just throw it. Well, I just realized that I didn't heal my Shroomish, so hopefully it'll be fine. And Aaron. I don't remember all the rare Pokemon he wanted. He wanted Surskit, Trapinch, and something. Might have been Aaron. Okay, False Swipe is really going to be rough on Aaron. It'll literally do 1 HP, because it's high defense and quad resist. Oh my gosh. I think a Mega Drain will be fine. It was fine, even with a crit, it was fine. Using an Aaron wouldn't be so bad either. Okay, we gotta buy more Pokesnacks and we gotta buy more Pokeballs. Amazing. And these Pokemon are going to be, like, really easy to grind. You can just get tons of wild Pokemon. It's a useful thing you can do to, if you want to fill out your, you know, purification chamber. You may swerve me by swerving me some Pokeballs. I remember very early on in Pokemon games, like in the first couple of generations that I played, like 3, 4, and I think even 5, I basically never bought Pokeballs. I would always, like, as soon as I got access to Great Balls, that's the only thing I would ever buy. As soon as I got access to Ultra Balls, that's basically all I would ever buy. But then, like, when you actually check, like, what's the actual rate of catching Pokemon, it's like, oh, Pokeballs are usually fine most of the time, and Ultra Balls and Great Balls are so much more expensive. I say that after we just, like, had a huge, hard time, like, trying to catch that, Fanfy. Let's go check out our new Pokemon. We got a Fanfy, a Sandshrew, and an Aaron. We're gonna have to go ask Duking what Pokemon he even wanted. Okay, so we could totally use this Fanfy. Oops. Special defense has much to be desired, but it's got decent bulk. And it's got a naive nature, so it's gonna have improved speed as well. Moves could be better. Sandshrew, also naive. His defense is, like, even better. Even better than the Fanfy. But yes, moves, no good. Aaron. Pretty good moves, like Headbutt and Metal Claw. Like, these are powerful moves here. Rockhead, so if I got, like, Double Edge, that would be pretty good. Aaron is to be considered. All these Pokemon are so high defense. So that's awesome. I don't really feel the need to build out more purification chambers because we don't even have Shadow Pokemon to purify. Well, we have this Makuhita. We might as well stick in there, right? Yeah, let's do that. I'm trying to think if I can improve our setup here. I think we can if we stick Aaron in there. We can stick Aaron here. And now we have improved flow. Oh, that's interesting. The improved flow is only on this one. I wonder why that is. Huh. Okay. Anyhow, let's stick the Fanfy in our party. Just because I might use him. And let's check our purification chamber. So, the only Pokemon in our box is the Sandshrew. I don't think I want to use the Sandshrew. I'm not going to use the Gulpin because I've used the Gulpin before. We're not going to use the Ladian. We're not going to use the Houndour because I used Houndoom very recently. I'm not going to use the Fanphy. I've used that before. We could use the Baltoy. We could use the Electrode. I'm not going to use the Spinnerack. I could use the Nuzleaf. Could use the Camerupt, but I got Flareon. Could use the Aron. I don't think I'm going to use the Makuhita because I think I've actually used that before. You get it in both Coliseum and XD. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Not going to use the Teddy Ursa. I've used that before. The Stelcatty is just... I mean, it's got Shockwave. Secret Power is pretty good for now. I would need convincing on that. And then as for what's in our party right now, Shroomish would be cool. Trying to decide if I would want to keep it a Shroomish or not. We got to make a decision soon. It evolves to 23. Carvana and Spheal, I'm interested in both of them. Probably not going to use both because they're both water. I know I've used Mightyena before, but like not for a full playthrough. I think I swapped it out at some point. I just think like it having, you know, Poison Fang and all that's like really cool. Like I know for sure I've always thought it was cool. So like I know I've like used it in some capacity because of that. I am pretty dang sure I've not used like a Spheal or like all the way to Walrein. Same with Sharpedo. And I know I've not used Fanphy to Donphan because I was like, look at this Fanphy moves. I don't want to... I just can't bother. But, I don't know. Maybe it would be a good idea. Okay, we need to get some more Poké Snacks so that we can go restore our spots. Right now, the Oasis only has one snack. Like, that is not going to work out. Like, a Pokemon's going to appear there, and if you're any distance away from the, you know, fast travel screen, it's not gonna stay. I also need to remember what Pokemon Duking wants. He wants Trapinch, Surskit, and then something. It might be the Aron. And if it's the Aron, we'll have to heavily consider doing that trade. Okay, this is where you get more snacks, right? Oh, no. How do I get Poke Snacks? Maybe I have to, like, clear out this next area. We'll just have to consider the Oasis in danger for now. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can do. I think we just gotta cross our fingers. It's kind of funny in the grand scheme, like leveling up a Fanphy from 20 to 25 seems like really minor. Like if you were like later on, like, you know, if you were in late game, like I've been leveling up a lot of Pokemon in Gen 3 for Living Deck stuff, and you know, you go through like one Elite Four member, and like you could probably level up Fanphy from 20 to 25, like in one or two Elite Four members, just with an EXP share. So it just feels so trivial. But then it's like, oh, in this game, like, all my Pokemon are between 18 and 20. Like, how much further in the game am I going to be when they're 25? Like, probably ages, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like Doduo is showing up a lot as an opponent. Dotrio is like a fun Pokemon that would be strong. I think you actually get a shot at one of those like way later on. It's funny to me how Bite is like... Ow. 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 Bite is like still a really good move. It's like just as strong as Ember, and it has a chance to flinch. Okay, Tentacle, if you're just gonna do that, that ain't nothing. Wait, now Tentacle's going first? Is that a speed tie with Carvana? Carvana with the stab bite, pulling through more damage than Flareon. Tackle is so much weaker, it's not going to do more than bite. I don't know, that's pretty good. Like, Tentacle has way lower defense than special defense, so that's kind of why I did that. I guess, now that I think about it, evolving to Umbreon would be really good, because then your bite would be stab damage. That would actually be kind of crazy. Gosh, Carvana's defenses are so bad. You lot, doesn't Cypher frighten you? Not really, not so far. Oh my gosh, I should spot monitor. Which one? The Oasis. Well, let's run straight there and see what that gets us. Maybe that was fast enough. It's a fan fee. Oh, it's level 12. That's probably another thing. Is I probably like it's probably pretty common to get like really low level wild Pokemon. Let's go ahead and try to catch the Fanfee. Like, leveling up a level 12 Fanfee to catch up with you would just be a process. I'm catching it because it'll be good for the purification chamber, especially if we use the other Fanfee. Okay, let's see how much more luck this lower level Fanfee at like 1 HP paralyzed does. Not good enough. Okay, now we're out of snacks here. Which is probably for the best. It's going to be less chance of the monitor to go off while we're trying to do this dungeon. It is kind of wild that we only have, like... You know, we got 1 TM for Bullet Seed. And, like, no other TMs. I guess, like, most of the special moves we have are from Purification. Just beating them up, huh? Could we... Oh, yeah, this was locked before. Oh, boy. I didn't even get into battle yet. Funny stuff, man. To the cave! I remember this idea being, like, really cool back then, but also, like... As you play through the game, then it's like you get into, like, some of those bigger, deeper dungeons. And it's like, oh, the spot monitor went off, and it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna lose all those snacks because I'm not gonna go take care of that right now. Or you run all the way back out of there, and it still wastes a ton of snacks for you to be able to catch the Pokemon, and it being a little frustrating. Did I not get here fast enough? Did I come to the wrong place? Yeah, I guess that's just that. I'm not quite sure how many snacks there were. I thought there were 2. Too many steps, I guess. Man, our Pokemon are just purifying so quick. Okay. I don't remember it being quite this incessant. I'm fine with getting loads of encounters. I want them. I kind of want to get Pokesnacks so that I can put more on there so that there's actually enough for them to, like, be there by the time I get there. It's a sand shrew. A level 20 sand shrew. Bite him. This is probably gonna kill. No, okay. When I get to level 20, it should be fine. Sandshrews faster than me. Got him. And we're just down to one snack here. The others are empty. Alright, if we're on the second floor in that dungeon again, I'm going to, and the spot monitor goes off, I'm going to just consider the Pokemon to be, you know, get a free snack, because it's not going to be enough snacking for me to get to there on time. It's going to run out of food. It's kind of like the Safari Zone in a way. You're always given the option of, like, throw beta Pokemon that are eating. Mechanics around that. And then in Ruby and Sapphire, there's even feeders that you can put Pokeblocks into. I think one of the Pokemon that you can get in the cave is a Zubat. Anka, you're a doll. I see your pretty face on TV all the time. But you know, you're a lot prettier in person than on TV. I'm getting Anka's autograph. You stay out of this. Boy, oh boy. Rexor. But yeah, it's like, we could use a Zubat and give it the Soothe Bell and probably evolve it to Crobat pretty quickly. I don't think I've ever done that in a playthrough here. I've definitely, like, used a Crobat in many other games. Chinchou, Chinchou. Ouch. Good thing Flareon's special defense is pretty good. It's actually kind of funny to think that your starters in like the Coliseum and XD games, being like Eevee and its Eevee evolutions, they're all Gen 1, like Pokemon Stadium from the N64 models. It's like, you think you could have touched them up a little bit more. I don't know. Slash all the power cables. How dare they? That's expensive stuff. Yeah, I mean, literally attacking the journalists who are going to report you seems not the smartest. Oh yeah, also Carvana's holding black glasses, so that like powers up its stuff. And I gave the charcoal to Flareon, so technically the Ember, when all is neutral, would do a little more. Alright, we got some bugs. Beautyfly is the bigger threat, right? Yeah. So close. Beautyfly might, like, Mega Drain me. 20. Nightshade is bad. I don't know why I sent out Shroomish. I was like, oh yeah, Mega Drain will be good in this situation. It's literally both opponents quad resisted. Don't know quite what I was thinking there. Shroomish really needs to get headbutt. Gosh dang, Nightshade. It's actually decent damage. Okay, Shroomish, I don't know why I sent you in here. This is not for you. Let's send in Fanfi, I don't know. Let's heal you, Flareon. Thank you for not using Nightshade. I forgot you got a Vulpix in this game. I don't think I've used it either. Like a moth to flame. This is another situation, though, where it's like, oh, well, because I chose Flareon, it wouldn't really make sense to use a Ninetales. Ba-da-da-dun-da-dun! Messin'. You're a little kid. You should lighten up. Okay, there's going to be items here that we are now going to be able to get. Oh, there's a healing spot right here. I forgot this was here. Hey, now this is where we keep our props. We can't have you getting hurt here, so beat it. I wonder who's going to be getting hurt. The one who to be getting hurt. Oh boy, everybody's getting hurt. What would do more, Body Slam or Aurora Beam? You would think Aurora Beam because, like, stab. 65 versus 85. This gets stabbed to become, like, basically 100. And yeah, attack and special attack's the same. So yeah, Aurora Beam indeed would do more. I don't know. I just kind of want to buy some of that for it, though. So we're going to. It's fast. Ow. That was a case where the animation was, like, allowed to play out. Sphere is so slow. Just getting dunked on. Oh boy. I feel like that was not fair. Oh boy, should have Aurora beamed. Yeah. But paralysis is strong. Got the para flinching going on. But it's probably just going to faint before that even gets a chance to happen. I know it's not fairy, but this is just my strong physical move. Thought that would do more. I mean, if you think about it, even if it was super effective, it would have only done like half, and that'd be sad. That Zigzagoon could be a Linoon by now. Youch. Youch. Oh my goodness. No more headbutts for you. Quick attack. Oh my gosh. Good thing there's a healing machine like right in this room. Haha. Edlos. Yeah. It's funny how they just kind of phase out of existence. Can I please take this? Oh. HP up, baby. Okay, so we were able to get the one item. We can't get the other one yet, though. HP up. I'm gonna give this... I'm gonna wait a moment on that. I actually have the guidebook for XD Gale of Darkness, come to think of it. I could pull that out and use it if I wanted. Because I feel like a safe choice to use it on would be Flareon. But you know, maybe if we're gonna have a Babby Shroomish, then maybe we use it on him. As she peeps. Dilly. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Let's bite that Gulpin until it stops moving. Nope, no flinch. After two 30% chances. Well, let's see. The percent chance of that happening is, since it's a 30% chance to flinch, it's a 70% chance not to flinch. So, 0.7 times 0.7 is 0.49. So it's a 0.49 chance to get both of those to not flinch. Meaning that to flinch, it's 1 minus this. So it's technically a 51% chance to flinch in that case, in the odds of flinching. However, that's basically a 50-50. We haven't used Dig yet. Let's use Dig. Dig's a fun double battle move. Kinda, it's almost like Protect in that like it makes one half of your battlefield like unhittable for a little bit. But the momentum is just so slow on it because, you know, it's not like these opposing AI teams are gonna like really take advantage of this, but oh no, that freaking hurt, dude. What? Oh, I got yawned last turn. Right, I totally didn't even do anything about that. Thunder wave me again in that area, or thunder shock me. Blossom. I feel like you don't see Blossom too often. Love this is doing what it's best at, being a bit speedy. Should have used Flail. Doesn't take much for Flail to be better than Tackle. Not Absorb. Why is that Blossom so slow? Ow! Okay, go back. I was gonna be like, oh yeah, let's Flail and then heal up Fanfi, but if I heal up the Fanfi, then its Flail won't be any good anyway. So let's just swap out. Oh boy, Speedy McGee over here. Also, you can just totally get out of sleeping by just calling your Pokemon, so it's not that bad. Haha! Feels like this is like one of the few Pokemon that like Poison Fang is actually super effective against, because so many grass types are also poison. Ooh, critical hitting with Absorb on a grass type is definitely a thing. I mean, here's totally a thing. Like, we have Heal Bell on Mightyena. So it's like we could totally use that and snap our Carvana out of sleeping. Did you set up a safeguard? I don't even remember that happening, to be completely honest. This is what happens when you're not paying attention. Dilly-dally. You startled me. You threw me off my battle plan. Wow, 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 wow. They phase out of existence. We were alone. My daughter and I. We had no idea what would become of us. Thank you very much. You're welcome. It is funny to me how these Pokemon healing stations, like, for whatever reason, have, like, the, you know, DVD bouncing ball menu in the background there. Except I think it's the exact same pattern that's repeated. It's like that Pokeball is never going to hit the corner. It's just doing a perfect, like, figure eight, basically. Basically 20s across the board here. Yeah, we'll just leave it how it is. I was just about to say, oh, let's save, but nope. Another battle. From Lober. Oh, there's Sneasel and Yanma. So many JoJo Pokemon. the double quick attack strats. How can I beat this priority? Well, they're certainly avoiding being flinched at the very least. Oh no, my terrible defense became closer to 0. Aha. I love how Mischievous flattens into nothing. I think this Duskull's a shadow? Yes. Which is interesting. They give you all these Johto Pokemon, and then it's like, yep, and the Hoenn Pokemon is the Shadow. It makes sense. It's, you know, XD. We're at the end of the generation. They don't need to, like, hand out specific Pokemon anymore. I'm surprised I lived that. Considering I'm screeched. This shouldn't be a problem. I'm not really going to hit the Duskull anymore. Okay, we'll swatch out Corvana for Shroomish. Reflect. Prepping for my dig, I guess. It's interesting how it always says, like, oh, it raised your defense a little. When it's like, yes, it doubled your defense. Like... Dang it. Man, he's really hurting himself. Okay, you Stun Spore. You... Poison Fang, I guess? Ow. Haha. I don't think I've used a Dusclops in, like, any playthrough. Maybe that's the play. Dun 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 dun. Try to use quick attack. I feel like if you try to use a priority move when you're paralyzed, the chance of you being fully paralyzed should be higher than normal. Because you're trying to, like, rely on your agility, but you're paralyzed. You're trying to, like, bypass the speed check by just jumping priority. Ugh. What's going on here? What's a tough guy like you doing here? Everybody's flat 20s across the board right now. It's pretty nice. Man, time flies when you're playing this game. We haven't even, like, gotten very far in this dungeon. We've just done a couple fights, done a couple of wild battles, and it's been, like, over an hour. And Detro. These guys suddenly came here. They were really mean. And I tried to stop them, but hold it. Can't let you get past here. But what if we Pokemon battle on the street? Feldas. Feldass. Well, that was foolish of you. I used flail because I assumed you were going to hit me. Okay, you're using it on... Yikes. Well, Flail's gonna do a lot now. They go rough. Please don't kill me. You don't want to kill me. He's starting an uproar. Ow! When does focus energy ever pay off? Ralts? Shadow Ralts. I'm pretty sure he gets Sing too. I've surely used this Ralts before. It would be way too good not to. I've used Gardevoir like a million times in Gen 3. Who you gonna hit? I feel like Uproar, you don't even get to choose your target. It just randomly targets an opponent. And the thing with that Ralts is, like, as soon as you purify it, it's almost surely going to evolve into Kirlia right away. Aha, you may have taken out my Flareon, but that gives me a free switch-in to my Pokemon that can status you. And it probably has Synchronized, but that is okay. I'm too afraid to touch this thing with my Diana. Let's switch to Fanfi. Let's not switch to Fanfi. Let's heal Fanfi. Yep. Dang. Shadow Wave is probably all it's gonna do as well. If I recall, Ralts' catch rate's pretty high. Yeah. We're good. Peon Feldis. This is not right. Or this isn't right. Thanks for helping me. Those creeps suddenly showed up, drove me away from the lookout spot. Who cares about that? The creeps took Meg hostage and they took her to the room. Okay, so the thing about this is I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight in this room. So we should heal. Okay, let us save. Now, hand over our data ROM. Of all the people who could have ended up with it, had to be you, Net, the whiz of data analysis. It wouldn't do to let you keep it. Alright, keep your hands off my sister. The data ROM's right here. Good boy, you catch on real quick. Toss me that data ROM. Nice and easy now. Man. This is what, you know, big businesses are always clamoring about. Data security, physical security, etc., etc. Can't have the bad guys breaking in and wiping your servers like it's nothing. Shoulda backed that up on your Dropbox there, Net. I hear Arizona has lots of data centers, Net. Probably haven't been built yet, though. Net. Okay, we got a Loud Red, we got a Giraffe Rig. Oh, he's gonna stomp. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Ah! Oh, he's gonna stomp. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Needed to paralyze the other one. Okay, let's get Mighty Yetta in here for some intimidated action, and if Flareon can get another move off, we'll take out the Giraffe Rig. I've kind of learned how good Giraffe Rig is recently. I used one in an Emerald playthrough, and it just, like, wiped everything out. Like, felt like it did the Elite Four basically by itself. While oh, dang that Loud Red. Dang it. It's kind of funny, like Loud Red. Oh my gosh, Loud Red kind of looks like its model kind of looks like a older generation, like Stadium model. Seismic Toss. Ow. Shadow Rush. Freaking ouch. Why is that Mawile so strong? Raichu. Shadow Rush. Hot dang, dude. That's a sad fan feed. Our team's not amazing against Raichu. Okay, dig the Raichu, heal the Shroomish. Seismic Toss on Raichu? Dude, these teams are cooking. Ouch! Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Wow, this is not good. Wow, that's quite a bit of damage. Haha. Using an attack that never misses on a Pokemon that can't be hit. Wow. Critical hit! No! Okay, who's my fastest alive Pokemon? Well, Mightyena is my fastest alive Pokemon, and it's not outspeeding the Raichu. So... let's send in Spheal just for bulk. Maybe I can take a Shockwave? Maybe? Yeah, it can. But just. Oh. Okay. Use Heal Bell, and I'm gonna heal you. Using a potion, just like a 20 HP potion, is probably just like not worth it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're down to this. We can buy revives. So using this revive maybe isn't the worst plan. It's interesting how they make me throw it out. Like, there's no way that they can target the Flareon because they had to decide as I was doing that, right? Oh my gosh. This is so much damage. Okay. Now we can heal. Let's see, we got lemonades, right? Yeah. Holy smokes. Wow. Holy moly. Who's got defense? You've got to be kidding me. Shroomish has the best defense? Close to Fanfi? Fanfi has like the most HP out of anybody? That is kind of crazy to me. Maybe our whole team is just squishy. This feels slightly futile. I'm going to use a revive on Fanfi. Throw in the Fanfi. The Mawile's just going to use Shadow Rush on Mightyena and kill it. Let's just try it anyways. Bro, this is insane. Okay, we're out of revives. Let's lemonade and see how much we can take. Thank goodness. I'm gonna growl. I'm gonna growl again. I'm gonna growl one more time. Okay, that's really good luck. Let's tackle. Great, it's in the yellow. And paralyzed. Shadow Wave. Oh, it's got a special attack. Oh, no. You're not gonna, perchance, waste a turn by using Shadow Rush, right? No. Okay. We basically got one chance for this. Do I use my Ultra Ball? I feel like a clutch Ultra Ball usage could be good right now, because Mawile's kind of hard to catch. Yes! Exol, Commander Exol. I don't know if I can call myself a battling pro after such a shaving it close performance. But you lost. Shouldn't you drop the data ROM? Okay, so the spot monitor, we are definitely losing that Pokemon, and I told you from the beginning, we only got one thing on the rock. It's not gonna matter. We got 20,000 and exactly one Poké Dollars right now. That's funny. It's funny stuff right there. If we look in here, actually, we have the Shadow Monitor. We got these two guys ready to purify, and we got these four guys in this dungeon. This is like the alphabetical Pokedex of Pokemon that you can't catch in this game, but I don't know, maybe you want to like look up their type or something? Because clicking on them doesn't really, you know, you can look at them, hear their cry, check their size. Oh snap, you can check a type chart against them specifically. That is interesting. So I'm noticing fighting should be quad resistant, but like it doesn't really show any difference. Is there any Pokemon in here that like would be quad weak to something? Yeah, like Wingull should be quad weak to electric, and yeah, it doesn't really show it as any different between electric and rock. Interesting. Zoom. Oh. Back. Turn. This is kind of cool. Never messed with this much. For a second there, I was like, number met 112. I'm like, there ain't no way I've seen 112 Wingulls, but it means 112 different types of Pokemon. I would presume. It's a decent amount. Anyhow, I'm nervous right now because it's like I have very little Pokemon. Anyhow, that Fanphy pulled us through that fight. At the end there. It got kind of lucky with the paralysis, and the growling definitely de-incentivized it from using Shadow Rush. And it was able to survive just long enough for us to catch it. So I'm calling it a win for Fanphy. It makes me want to hang on to it. You sent those horrible people running. Sincerely, thank you. Oh, 23 Caterpie XD. Are you okay? You got us out of that jam. But not all the data analysis was finished. Those Cypher creeps. So from what we did manage to decrypt, a part of Cypher's criminal plans became clear. For instance, Cypher was behind the disappearance of that cargo ship, the SS Libra. There's more. Cypher's planning a major attack on Finax City. Oh no, Ned, is that true? Marsha's gone off to Finax City. She said that she was going to investigate why the town's communication systems are down. What? Cypher could attack there at any time. We need your help. Please, could you inform the mayor of Finax City about Cypher's incoming attack? Yes. Their communication systems are down, so their best form of communication is my moped. And yes, the mayor of Finax City. I presume a new, better, legitimate mayor. In Finax City, there's a guy named Justy who's the leader of the Prestige Precept Center. Try to hook up with him. I'm sure he'll be eager to help you stop Cypher from attacking the town. Oh yes. Already back on the air. We bring you OMS news. This is a story on the man who works inside. Oh, this is the like no Newsday news item. Heal me. Whoo, sigh of relief. Okay. I'm guessing, is the spot monitor still going? Yeah, that makes me think it's gotta be steps. Step space. Can I take this data disk? This might be like a way later on in the game situation. Well, our entire party now is level 20 or 21 or so. So, I mean, that's kind of the perfect time to do the Colosseum here as well, yeah? Let's load up on Soda Pop. Is Duking back? Yeah, I need Pokesnacks. Trapinch, Surskit, or Wooper. Okay, so probably I think Trapinch is the one that you find at the rock one. The Oasis one you find Surskit, and in the cave you find Wooper, I think. Okay, so we can buy Pokesnacks at shops. Does the shop in this very town have that? Buy. We can buy Great Balls. Let's buy 10. It's a lot of muns. But we will use them. Pokesnack, here we go. We're gonna need a lot of these. See, and you have to go back and pick them up, and, like, you know, get the Pokemon that show up here, because you don't want to waste your investment of Pokesnacks. In that little scene, it looked like I was just going to run straight into that rock. Before we just head straight to Finac, let's go purify some of our Pokemon, set them up in the purification chamber, get them going. Mirror coat. And refresh. Makuhita, which I feel like we caught in that dungeon, was like ready to purify before we were done with it. Brick Break, really powerful move. And refresh. So this Fanfeet is brave. It's like a pretty decent nature for it. And this Sandshrew is hardy. Got a Vulpix, a Duskull, a Ralts, and a Mawile. So many of these would be really fun to use. I mean, this Voltorb's usable. It's got Spark. Mirror Coat could have some interesting plays. Gosh, and yeah, just like having Brick Break on a Makuhita right now, that's just like so good. Yeah, we don't really have amazing synergy with these Pokemon here. Here's something we could do, though. We can take this Sandshrew and replace the Numel with no downside. Wait, why does this make a better flow? I couldn't tell ya. Maybe because it's super effective on more than one type? I am not sure on that. Okay, let's remove items. So Ralts is obviously a really good Pokemon. I just used a Ralts in my Legends ZA playthrough as well, so like, I feel like I'm slightly Raltsed out, but like, I'm pretty sure this Ralts gets Sing as well, so like, it's just like a really, really good one. This Mawile, it'd be kind of fun to use a Mawile, like, I don't know. I feel like in Gen 3 it doesn't really get the best moves, which probably makes it harder to use. Gosh, and that fight I just did with it, though, was wrecking me. Just absolutely wrecking me. Looking up some information here. Mawile. Yeah, it's 85 base attack. All of its other stuff is kind of eh. Defense is kind of okay. It does have Intimidate. That's good. It might get Sing as well. In fact, it does. And then otherwise at its level, it would have access to Astonish, Fake Tears, Bite, Sweet Scent, Vice Grip. It gets Baton Pass. What are you Baton Passing? I don't see any other... You can Baton Pass... Iron Defense? Oh gosh, and it gets the Stockpile Swallow Spit Up combo in this game. That's not a very good combo. Iron Defense, Crunch. And its special attack is not very good. In terms of TMs, it gets a fair bit. It gets a lot of special attacks. Huh. We'll have to think about this one, see what moves it gets on Purification. I feel like having an Intimidate Pokemon is just pretty good. Pretty good value, pretty good thing to have. It's also steel type, so it can resist stuff well if you just need something to stand there and take hits while you're trying to catch something. But gosh, it just doesn't learn any steel attacking moves. I don't think not even a single one. This is kind of sad. In terms of egg moves, it can get False Swipe, Swords Dance, Poison Fang, Psych Up, Ancient Power, Tickle. So, I forget if it gets any egg moves on Purification, but if it got like Swords Dance or False Swipe, that could be pretty good utility as well. Let's get to Purifying it. Here's the other problem: is steel isn't like super effective against hardly anything. It's super effective against rock and ice. Yeah, this should be fine. Well, this mobile, honestly, probably is pretty heavy. So we can do this. This. Okay, well, those guys are set. Alright, do we head to Phoenix City? We're 2 hours into the stream. I feel like I want to go a little longer, but not a ton longer. Like, I'm probably not going to go a full another hour. Maybe like 30 more minutes or so. Getting slightly tired. Okay, what are our options? I don't think there's anything going on Gideon Port. I don't know. I kind of want to check back in at previous areas just to see like what the heck is going on. So they literally developed XD001 in that lab, apparently. I'm gonna go to Gideon Port, see if there's anything different here. I don't know. I want to look around. Does anybody say anything different? Sure. Oh, right. Another thing we might want to do before we go to Phoenix is taking on the Colosseum and Pyrite. Okay, these are going to be like level 10 Pokemon, right? No, they're 17. Okay. Man, what's with the crits? When a tackle does that little to a Carvana, you know it's weak. Mr. Rich's assistants are really strong. Maybe we'll find out so strong, or how strong one day. Yes, I do. It's a Pokemon Center. What does this shop sell? Okay. Okay, we got Pokeballs, we got Great Balls, we got Poke Snacks. Good stuff. This lady's Munchlax totally shows up and eats all your Poke Snacks. Okay, these guys are all saying the same things. Ah, we got the Krabby Crew going. Also, I think the volume had like cut out of the stream last time I was here, so now you get to hear the classy music. And these guys are upset. But Razzle and Dazzle were at the you know, the TV station, so they're moving up in the world. Wow, everybody doesn't like the Krabby Show anymore. Oh boy. Is that sanitary? Is Mr. Varric still here? No, he's not. Oh, you're the friendship checker. Interesting. So this Fanfi is brand new. Check him for me. Makes sense, makes sense. How about my Flareon? I've had it since apparently forever. How does it like me? There we go. Yes, yes. It's in love with me. Caught this Mightyena pretty early. How's it coming along? Very nice. Okay. So that's probably not even enough for, like, a friendship evolution on that Mightyena. So if we were to catch a Zubat and want to, like, you know, evolve with friendship to Crobat, this is where we'd come. We'd see how much a Soothbell would help with all that and whatnot. Okay, yes, 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 very good. And I knew that walking around would eventually cause the spot monitor to go off. Okay, spot monitor... The rock one. Okay, let's put our lovely, lovely Shroomish up front. And we'll go to the rock pokey spot. And whatever that one is as well. The Oasis. Is it going to be another Sandshrew? It is. What do you know? I feel like when we've been getting lucky with paralysis, like, they just get paralyzed so many turns in a row. Alrighty. Oasis. Another Fanfi! It doesn't really help that Fanfi and Sandshrew are the same type, so when it comes to the purification chamber, it makes it a little rough. I'm glad the first Fanfi we caught was level 20. That makes it just like the most feasible to use it. Okay, I want to go back to the Gateon port. And I want to check on the guy who, like, you know, gave us our Firestone. The machine part guy. This guy with the Oddish. Is he still here? Yes, he is. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, what? I'm gonna buy tons of toys and snacks with toys inside. Okay. It is kind of weird to me how in this town, like, where, you know, you get the Poochyena and the Ladybot and stuff, I feel like those are, like, the only Shadow Pokemon we've come across that have been, like, totally out of the way and optional. I feel like most every other Shadow Pokemon we run into is, like, right in our path and not optional. Well, how come I never see you in there then, sir? Okay, I'm gonna stop off by Dr. Kaminko's house. I know you definitely have to come back here later in the story to do stuff. Oh, snap. Okay, who is it? What is it? The cave. And away we go! Let's catch our whooper. It's a Zubat. Zubat's not a bad Pokemon. Gosh, it's level 21 as well. That's not a bad Zubat. Hooray! Duskull is already ready to purify. That is crazy. I'm tempted to stick this Zubat in my party, stick a Soothe Bell on it, just that it's like passively gaining friendship in case I decide I want to evolve it. There's Duskull if we want to use the Duskull. Let's see what moves it gets. Shadow Ball? And Helping Hand, that's good shit. Hardy. Really quite good defenses. Okay attack. Yeah, dude, freaking Shadow Ball, 80 power. I think yes. Okay, Zubat, what do you got? Timid? That's high speed, low attack. Sort of nature. Not a huge fan of the low attack. It's got good moves. Jolly Fanfeed, not a bad nature. And Bold Sandshrew. Okay, what does our party look like? Are we willing to take anything out of our party? I feel like I'm most willing to take Mightyena out as a mon that I'm not going to use long term. However, I feel like he's really useful right now. But let's go ahead and take him out. And we'll put the Zubat in. And then we will stick our Soothe Bell on the Zubat. Then we're gonna look at this Duskull again. Gosh, his attack stat is just quite low. When does Duskull evolve? Duskull evolves, 37. That is slightly rough. It's 19 now. Funny, it's not even supposed to have Confuse Ray yet. Astonish. Yeah, would get Confuse Ray at 23. Gets Pursuit at 27. That's not that good. Curse at 34. Will-O-Wisp at 38. I mean, look at 45. Future Sight at 49. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to be like, hey, like, it's got freaking Shadow Ball on it. Like, use it. It's got Helping Hand, so it can sit there, tank, help out your party members, use Confuse Ray. But it's just like not going to be doing that much damage on its own. When does Carvanha evolve? Carved Anna. Carved Anya. Carvanha evolves into Sharpedo at 30. That's still a ways off. Carvanha's been doing good work for us. I still feel like I can't keep both it and Spheal, though. Let's just use our party as it is now for the moment and see how that goes. So I don't have more Shadow Pokemon to put in here. This Mawile is going to be done, like, pretty eminently. Like, in fact, I feel like if I just, like, walk circles in this room, it's gonna be ready, like, just, like, so eminently. Yeah. So what moves do you get? You get Sing, and then what else? False Swipe, that's pretty... It's pretty interesting, I've gotta say. That is a Shroomish alternative right there. This is a Shroomish alternative. It's modest. That explains some things. It just comes with iron defense? Dude, I thought it doesn't get iron defense until later. A while. Yeah, it ain't supposed to get iron defense till 41. So basically in 4 levels it gets feint attack. I don't know what you would put that over. Maybe vice grip. Baton pass at 31. Which if you want a baton pass iron defenses around, I guess you could. Crunch at 36. And then, yeah, nothing useful after that, just like stockpile and stuff. You can teach it fake tears with a move tutor. That would allow you to do more with your crunches and stuff, and you can. It learns special attacks. Like you can teach this thing like flamethrower. Solar beam, ice beam. Like these are options from a while. Its special attack is not very good. But it's having a Pokemon that you can send in, intimidate, sit there with iron defense, sing, false swipe. It's worth considering. And am I realistically going to level this Shroomish up to teach it Spore? I just don't think it's feasible. You're just going to be using like Stun Spore for most of the game to catch things, and you know, if you evolve it into Breloom, it's a solid option, but I just don't know if I want to do that. I just think I've done that before. Things to consider. Things to consider. I'm going to say I'm considering this Mawile and this Duskull, putting it in our team. This Zubat, we're passively deciding it's got a Soothe Bell on it. Yeah. Yeah. Sing is not the most consistent sleep move. It's got 55 accuracy. But we're using Stun Spore, which is just 75 accuracy, so you know, who's keeping track? Okay, let's see if there's anything new going on here. Jobin's not sitting here. Oh, he's over here. Secret robot. Corporate secrets. Secret mechanisms under development. Keep out. Oh boy. Rock. Let's hope for Trapinch. Hey, it's Munchlax. What's our prize? Ah, yes, the energy root lady, the herbalist. He's just hungry. Okay, so now the shop is open for buying the special herbs. We got 10 Poke Snacks for free and a free sample. Amazing stuff. Let's replenish our supply here. She gave us more than the Munchlax even ate. What's responding? The Oasis. That is funny stuff. I'm not even gonna, like, take a step up there. I literally just put food at the Oasis. I do one little fast travel away and there's already something here. And Fanfi again? We need Surskit, dude. His level 14 Fanfi is speedy. Da -da 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 -da. So this is about as fast as you could possibly get back. And I'm pretty sure I upped this to 8. So I think they always eat at least one. Alrighty, let's check Mount Battle. I'm curious if they have their challenge up and running at this point, what the rewards are, and all that. Ice Ball's an interesting move. It's basically Ice-type rollout. Leech Seed could be interesting for Shroomish. Getting Shadow Ball for Flareon, I feel like, is on my list of things to eventually do. It's the most expensive TM they have, though. Okay, so this is where you come if it's like, hey, I need to grind. Let's get some levels. Very good to know. Okay, let's go purify our Ralts and Vulpix. I feel like these Pokemon purify very quickly, like, they probably don't expect you to, like, really figure out how the purification chamber works. Like, you're supposed to kind of learn how it works on your own by just trying stuff over the course of probably the whole game. Ralt's got Shockwave, and Ralt's got Sing. Got a Ribbon, and we'll purify the Vulpix as well. Heat Wave is freaking good. That hits both opponents. Charm. Very neat. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to closing off stream here, so the next thing we need to do in the story is go to Phoenix City. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pyrite Town, and I'm going to save us right in front of the Coliseum, and then the first thing we're going to do next time we play is we'll do the Coliseum because we're going to get a TM and, you know, leveling our Pokemon a little bit, getting a TM, seeing what the Coliseum really kind of just has to offer us. It all sounds like good, fun stuff. All right, and with that, we'll save. Caught 20 shadow Pokemon and purified them all. All right. This is where we're going to call it. Not sure when I'll stream next. Maybe tomorrow. See you guys then.